it is info card is not defined. Okay, so why info card is not defined? Okay, we forget to auto import it, so let's just do this. Okay, so now let's save, and here this is the pencil and this is the your info. Okay, so it's working fine, and there is also our following card. This is because we have made this here. Okay, because we not have the other two divs for the sides of our profile page. Okay, so inside the profile left I will save this. Okay, and inside the profile.css, so I think there is a mistake. This should not be in the profile left.css. I have made a mistake. I should do this styling for the profile.css. Yeah, it lies here. Now you can see this is on a perfect place. Okay, it's time to complete our info card. So again I will go to the info card, and below this div here I am making a div with the name info. Inside this, first of all, there will be a span which will be saying the status like this, and the status will lie inside another span which will be saying in relationship, something like this. Now Now I can just copy this info div for each individual info, and I am pasting this as the second info is going to be the lives in, and I am writing my city name as Multan, and similarly the other div which is saying works at, and here I will say, let for example Zen keeps code in. Institute. Now let's save this and have a look. Yeah, here we have our information. It's time to make a button to log out from our ID. So just below this I am making a button which will say the logout, and of course I will give the class name of button. Simple. Yeah, let's save and see here our button. So now first of all, I have to make a proper CSS for our info card. I will go to the infocard.css. Where is it? It is infocard.css. So here first of all I'm targeting the infocard div and making it as display flex. After making display flex, I am giving it a flex direction of column and with the gap of 0.75 rem. The background color is of course our card color with the padding of 1 rem, and the border radius is also 1 rem for this card, as this is the basic theme of our application. The width of this card is the 90% of our profile left side. So let's save this and have a look. Okay, so now you have a clear look. After this, first of all I have to style this info head. Okay, so I am targeting the info head, making display flex, justify content space between, so it will take the whole width available and the line icons in the center. Now let's see. Yeah, so now these two icons are also in a perfect alignment. So I should make this pencil icon a little bit smaller. So what I will do, I will go to this icon here and I am defining its width as 2 rem. This is the parameters of icon scout library that you can pass the height and width. Okay, so 1.2 rem. Now let's save and see. Okay, now this is a perfect size for our info card. It's time to style the whole card more. Okay, after this I will target the div inside the info card, and on hover this div the cursor will be like the pointer. So which div I am
which div, my guy?
targeting here? As you can see, there is no div inside our info head. So basically I want to make the cursor like pointer and hovering this pencil icon. So I will make an other div and I just
I got you. I'll just make it a regular old div.
move this inside this. Okay, so now let's save and have a look. This is the effect that I want. Okay, it's time to style these pans. So I think these pans are already making a perfect alignment. The only thing we need is just a space between them. So how can I achieve this space? I will place a space after status lives in and the work set. Okay, now save and look. Yeah, now they are looking pretty good. It's time to style the logout button. So for styling logout button, here I will write logout and the button. Now this class will be targeted here. Here I will targeting it and making its width 7 rem and a height of 2 rem. The margin top of it should be 6 rem with the line self at the flex end. Now let's save and see. The styling is not applied because I forget to save this file now. So now the styling is applied properly. So yeah, this is the total info card that we want. But the one thing that I am missing here, that there should be a space between the search and the follow card and the info card. They should be aligned properly. So what I will do, I will go to the profile left.css. So here I will make a profile left.css. Okay, so yeah, what I will do, okay, so here's a technique that I want to share with you. If I don't make this profile left.js and just simply delete this, okay, you can see here I am deleting the profile left.js because I already have a profile site.css. That styling is the same styling we want to apply on our profile left side. So I just copied this class name from here, and where is my profile left.jsx? Yeah, here, and here I just simply paste it and now see what happens. Okay, it's saying profile left.css is not because I'm importing it here. Just delete this and here. Now you can see the same styling is applied and we have nothing to do more. We have reused our code. So that's the beauty of React and CSS. Now it's time to make the center part of our profile page. So it is very easy to make the center side of our profile page. What I will do, I will just simply go to the profile.jsx, and here I will make a div with the name profile center. Like this. Okay, inside the profile center, first of all I will call our component the profile card. Okay, and then below this I will call the component post side, just like this. Now let's save this and have a look. Here I have my card, and here this is our post site. Okay, so of course when I will connect it with the router settings, then these profile cards and there the posts will only belong to the person who are seeing his or her profile. Okay, so but for now, only for the front end design it's enough. But the problem is that we also want to show the number of posts, and on the main profile page there is no sense to see this my profile text. Okay, and there should be also a gap between these elements. Okay, so what I will do, I will go to the profile.css, and yeah, there is a gap, but now I should also target the profile center like this, and I'm making profile center as display flex, and the flex direction of column, and the gap between them will be 1 rem. Now let's see. Yeah, now we have a clear distance between them. Okay, it's time to customize this card according to the profile page. What I will do, I will go to the profile card. Here is our profile card. I am opening it, and on the top of this function I am making a variable as the profile page, and I am making it as true. So just below this div of the follow, what I will say, I will say if the profile page is true, then what to do, then it should return a JSX, and this JSX involves a parent tag. This is basically a JSX null tag, and it will have a div with the class name of vertical line. And we know that this is an empty div, and still we have another div with the class name of follow, and inside this div I have a span, and this span is saying only 3 posts are posted by your ID, here it is saying post. Okay, let's save and see. Okay, as we know that I have made the profile page true, so there we are seeing the number of posts the person has posted on his or her profile. Okay, so yeah, I will do this thing by the React router in the future videos, but for the front end part it's enough. Okay, and now I should remove this span. So if the profile
If it's the profile page, then
page, okay, exists, or if it is true, then return nothing. Okay, because then we don't want this text, and if it is not true, then return this span. So I just make control X and control V and there should be a colon, not this. Okay, let's format the code and save this and have a look. Okay, now you can see the span of my profile has gone and our center side is looking very beautiful now. Okay, the one thing I am noticing here, the text number of likes is very bold. Okay, I should make it smaller. So what I will do, I will go to the post.jsx, and here for the span of likes, here I will make some styling, and this
Steinman.
styling includes the color will be our variable, which is gray. Okay, like this, and its font size, which is very important to minimize, it should be only 20 pixel. Let's save and see. Yeah, now it's looking very good, because a sign of post, the also a gap between we know that this is an okay, and now I should remove this span. format the code and save this and have a look. Okay, now you can see the span of my profile has gone and our center side is looking very beautiful now. Okay, the one thing I am noticing here, the text number of likes is very bold. Okay, I should make it smaller. So what I will do, I will go to the post.jsx, and here for the span of likes, here I will make some styling, and this styling includes the color will be our variable, which is gray. Okay, like this. And its font size, which is very important to minimize, it should be only 20 pixel. Let's save and see. Yeah, now it's looking very good because it resembles to the original social media application. The right side is the most easiest side to make on our profile page. What I will do, I will simply go to the profile page. Okay, profile dot JSX, yeah, just right here. And below this div, I am writing the right side. Let's save this and yeah. How easily we have made our profile page completed. It is as simple as this. Our next target is to make the login and the sign up page. So to make the login and sign up form, what I'm going to do, I will go to the pages folder. Inside the pages, I am making a folder with the name auth. Auth means authentication. Inside this, I am making auth.jsx. And
Genius.
the auth.css like this. Okay, so CSS on the left side, and here's our JSX. So I'm writing RAFCE. And first of all, import CSS, import from the same directory auth.css. Let's save it. Okay, now I will go to the app.js, and now I am commenting profile. file page, and here importing our authentication page. So here just auth, and let's save this and have a look at the output. So yeah, this is our authentication page working fine. Okay, now inside the auth.js, first of all I will just remove this pretext, and yeah, div.auth. Inside the auth, before making any code, let's have a look at the pre-built version. Okay, so the authentication page have basically two sides. The left side, which has the zkc media text and the logo and this description, and on the left side we have this sign up form. So first of all, let's start with this left side. What I will do, I will make a div with the name a left, mean authentication left. Inside the left side, first of all, I have the image, and for the image I have to import the logo from our image directory. I will write it logo from, okay, img image and logo.png. So yeah, it is like this. Now inside the src I am writing logo. Let's save and have a look. Okay, so there is our logo imported successfully. After this I have to write a div for our application name, and it is called is web name. Inside this, first of all, I have an h1 heading with the zkc media. This is the name of our application, and below this I have an h6 heading for the description or the slogan of our media app. So I will say explore the item like this. Okay, so I should make it smaller like this. So yeah, this is our total left side. Let's save and have a look. Okay, our text is now visible. We have an icon. Let's first style our page. Okay, so inside the authentication.css, first of all I am targeting the most parent authentication div, and inside this I am making it as display flex. So our whole page will be a flex box. Okay, inside the flex box I want both the components in the row direction, so I am not declaring any flex direction because row direction is the default direction of flex box. After this, making justify content center, line item center, and the height will be the 100% of view height. Okay, and then the gap between the icon will be 4 rem with the position relative. Of course we don't have the second item yet inside our authentication page, so let's just make it as h1 dot h h1 and then form. Let's save this, and here you can see that it is form. Okay, so let's save this, and now you can see here our form will lie and for them. Okay, first of all, let's format the code. The left side. Okay, so I am targeting the divs inside the authentication. Explore the I like this. Okay, so I should make it smaller like this. So yeah, this is our total left side. Let's save and have a look. Okay, our text is now visible. We have an icon. Let's first style our page. Okay, so inside the authentication.css, first of all, I am targeting the most parent authentication div, and inside this, I am making it as display flex. So our whole page will be a flex box. Okay, inside the flex box, I want both the components in the row direction. So I am not declaring any flex direction because row direction is the default direction of flexbox. After this, making justify content center, line item center, and the height will be the 100% of view height. Okay, and then the gap between the items will be 4 rem with the position relative. Of course, we don't have the second item yet inside our authentication page, so let's just make it as h1 dot h1 and then form. Let's save this, and here you can see that it is form. Okay, so let's save this, and now you can see here our form will lie, and this is our title. Now for more, let's first design the left side. Okay, so I am targeting the divs inside the authentication, making every div display flex, item center, content center, and yeah, this basic stuff for both the divs. Okay, after this, I am targeting the left side specifically. So here I am in the comment of left side, and in the left side I am giving the gap of 2 rem between the zkc media text and the icon of our application, and similarly I am targeting the image of our application, giving it a width of 4 rem and a height of 4 rem. So yeah, let's save this and have a look what happens. Okay, so here we have our beautiful icon and the text is aligned. but now I have to give the gradient to.
What are you talking about?
Let's save this, and here you can see that it is form. Okay, so let's save this, and now you can see here our form will lie, and this is our title. Now for more, let's first design the left side. Okay, so I am targeting the divs inside the authentication, making every div display flags, item center, content center, and yeah, this basic stuff for both the divs. Okay, after this I am targeting the left side specifically. So here I am made the comment of left side, and in the left side I am giving the gap of 2 rem between the zkc media text and the icon of our application. And similarly,
What are you talking about?
I am targeting the image of our application, giving it a width of 4 rem and a height of 4 rem. So yeah, let's save this and have a look what happens. Okay, so here we have our beautiful icon and the text is aligned, but now I have to give the gradient to this text. As you can see that this is the gradient of between I think yellow and orange. So this is a very tricky thing to give a gradient to a text. Let's see how I'm going to do this. First of all, I am targeting the h1 heading inside the web name div. As you can see, this is web name and this is the h1 heading. So inside this, I am making it font size 3 rem and giving it a background color of red. Okay, so why I have given this a background color of red? Let's see ahead. After this, I am creating a gradient image. Okay, the gradient image will be the background of our text. Our text will be like the transparent, and then this image will be shown behind the text. So let's first make this image. I am making an image of our button color because our button is using the same gradient color. After this, I am setting the background size and repeat property. Okay, so the background size will be the 100% and the background will be repeating. So if the text is too much long, then the gradient can repeat itself. After this, I am using the text as a transparent medium. So here I have written our text. Use the text as a mask of the background. This will show the gradient as a text color rather than the element background. Okay, so let's make this. Okay, after this I am giving a background clip of text, and then you can see that text fill color of transparent. Similarly, I am these are the settings for the different browsers that we have to repeat for the Chrome and the Mozilla Firefox. So we're just the repeating stuff. Now let's say when have a look at our logo. So yeah, this is the beautiful gradient behind our text. Okay, now let's further move on and change the slogan size. So I am making its font size of 0.8. Five REM. Let's save and see. Okay, so our left side is complete. Now it's time to make the right side of the forum. Okay. Okay, if we have a look at the pre-built version, you can see that here's the sign up form, and at the same place we have to make the login form. So what I will do, let's first here below this auth function, I am making an other function, and this function is like function and then sign up, which is returning some JSX. So for its JSX, I am making a div which is saying the right side of our authentication. Okay, so regext a right, and it will contain a forum with the class name of info forum. Yeah. So for now, I am assigning no action for our forum because it's just a front end part. So inside the forum, I am making an h3 heading of sign up. Okay, like this one, and after the heading I am making a div which will contain our all the inputs. So first of all, I am making an input of type text, and giving it a placeholder of first name. Okay, and then I should also give this input class name. So the class name of all the inputs will be the info input, like this. Okay, I should make the word wrap on so you can clearly see it. Okay, with the class name, every input will also have a name that will be used in assigning the properties to our use statebook, but we will see it on later. So just its name is the first name that can be written is, yeah, just like this. And yeah, that's pretty much for our input. Let's have a look. Okay, so yeah, I have to first import the sign up form here. So what I will do, here I will write sign up just like this. Now let's save. This, and here I have my input and the heading of sign up. Okay, after this inside the pre-built one, you can see there are some inputs that are in pair with other, means first name, last name, and some inputs are single, means the username is taking the whole bit, and then password and confirmed password are again in the pair form. So what I will do, the inputs which are in the pair form will lie inside one div, and the input which is singly represented on the form, it will lie singly in a div. So let's have a look how I'm going to do it. As the first name and last name in the pair, so I just copy this input and just pasting it. Let's format the code. Okay, so here I will say it as the last name info input. Yeah, again the last name. Let's save this, and here you can see the first and last. Of course we have to apply styling for it on the name. Okay, now for the username I am making an other div, and inside this div again the input with the class name of info input like this, and making it name as the username like this one. Let's save this, and here we have our username. Okay, I should make a placeholder of username. So yeah, it should be like. After this again I have to make password and confirm password. So input with the class name of info input. I am giving class name of info input to each input because at the end we have to make styling, and I want to make the styling for all the inputs same. Name will be equal to the password, and the placeholder will be equal to the password. Similarly, I will make another input like this. Let's format the code, and
Shupa.
it will be the confirm password.
Yes, hey.
So here I will write confirm, and instead of writing full, just confirm pass and confirm pass. Let's save and have.
Confirm pass.
Have a look. Yeah, here I first name, last name, username, and password and confirm pass. Let's style this. So yeah, first of all I am targeting the info form and making it as display flex because you can see here as I am writing all the inputs inside this info form. So first of all I am targeting this one. Okay, so inside the info form I am making fluctuation column, content center, and the items also in the center with the gap of 2 rem. So let's save, and you can see it here that the items are now in the center. Okay, so for more, I'm targeting the every input inside the info form, that every input has the input class. So yeah, it all will have border none, outline none, and the background of input color variable that we have in the CSS with the border radius at pixels, padding, and the flex one. So what is the flex one is doing here? Flex one will convert the width of input to the total available space. Okay, so if there are two inputs, then both inputs will take equal space. If there is one input, then the one input will take the whole space. So if I save this, then you can see the results. Here you can see how beautiful it is looking. Okay, for more, I will say that the every div inside the info form will have a display flex, gap of 1 rem, height 2 rem, width of 90%. So you can see that this input is not taking the whole space, although we have made the flex one, because the div in which it is inside is not taking the whole space. Therefore, I am making it width 90%. And now if I save this, you can see this, how beautiful is this looking. Okay, after this I am targeting the info button, but I just noticed that I forget to make a button and a span that we had inside the pre-built version.
Come on.
So what I will do, below this div I am making another div, and in this div I am making a span which will say already have an account. Then what you do, then login. Okay, like this. So if I save this, and here, okay, so it is looking too much odd. I just simply write it as, and for more, I should also make a button for the login. So I will make a button with the class name of button, and it will just say sign up. Okay, just like this. Okay, I should make the type of this button submit, because we will submit the form. So yeah, just like this. Okay, now here we have this button. Okay, I am also giving this button an other class of info button that we want to change its styling manually. So again, I will go to the CSS here, making it with 6 rem, height 2 rem, and and the align self at the flex end. Let's save this and now see. So how beautiful our sign up button is looking. So now we have to give the background color for our form, and some styling is more remaining that is very specific for this sign up form. So therefore I will not write that styling in the info form class, because I will use the info form class in the many other components, like in the edit details component, and there are still many other components. So what I will do, I will now target the auth form class that is specific for this sign up. Okay, you can here see this, the auth form. Inside the auth form, I am making background color of card color with a border radius 1 rem and a padding of 1 rem. Let's save, and now you can see. Okay, still there is something wrong, so I will target every div inside the authentication form, making its width 100%, item center, content center, and I think it will fix our issue. Yeah, so our sign up form is ready to use, and how beautiful it is looking now. The
How
only thing remaining
beautiful
is
it
just to
is
style
looking
this
now.
pen a little more. So what I will do, I will go here to this pen, and yeah, I'm writing.
How beautiful it is looking now. Are you not impressed? Are you not impressed?
Tile with the font size of 12 pixels, just like this. Yeah, it's enough. Okay, similarly I will make the login form, and I am fast forwarding the video because login form is as simple as a sign up form. It just have less amount of inputs. So let's fast forward the video. So on the upper side, just below, just above the sign up form, I am pasting this login form. Okay.
Yeah, okay, I get it. I get it. I get it.
So I'm just removing this link and the extra stuff that we are not covering in this video. So yeah. This is very simple.
Yeah, okay.
Simple login form, and now I am here targeting the login form, so I will say it as the login component. And let's save and have a look. So this is our login form. It's very easy to make, and here our span is saying don't have an account, then sign up, and sign up says if you have an account, then log in. It's time to make the models that we see in the pre-built version. So here I am just opening my profile page on the app.js. So I am commenting out this auth page, and uncomment this profile page. Let's save, and here now we have our profile page. So I want, when I click this pencil button, then a model should open that will ask me about edit my information, that includes status, lives in, works at, username, name, and this description. Okay, so all this so what I am going to do, I will go to the profile page. Okay, so just to go to the definition. Okay,
Wait, you can do that? You can actually do that. Go to the definition. No. Go to the definition. No. Huh. That's interesting. Profile. You just go into the profile.jsx.
inside the profile page I have a profile left, so I will go to its definition. Inside profile left I have info card.
Man, what? You're just going all around, my guy. Profile left.jsx.
Here inside info card I have here the UI and pen. Okay, below this I am going to make a model, but first making the model here I am making to make its component inside the components folder. So
Okay.
I will say it as profile model dot
Let me adjust this real quick.
JSX. Okay, so inside this I am making a JSX file like profile model.jsx, and to make the models I am using a very useful library named as Mantine. Here you can see this library Mantine, and I am using the model component of this library. You can see here you can find a lot of components at very ease. Okay,
Profile model. Profile model. Man, time. No, that's not what we're looking for. This is free and open source. Alright, cool, safe. I love free and open source.
so I am just using this model. Okay, I love this model.
Customize overlay model. Wow. 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 Customize overlay model.
So I'm copying the whole code and just paste this here. Okay, so our all custom code will lie here. So here I make a form to input all my information, and the form will have a class name of info form that we already use in our login form. So basically in this form, first of all, I am making an h3 heading which will say your info. Okay, so now how we will see this model. Okay, before I believe before making more inputs and more details in this form, first have a look on this form in our application. So to make this, I will go to the info card. In info card, I will make a use state, and use state will be like const, and it will say model opened, and the function will be set model opened. Okay, so this is a use state, so I should
Importing new state.
import it from React, and at the start is the state will be false. Okay, so model will be closed. Okay, so how we can open this model? On clicking this pen, I will say
Oh, he already imported it. That's so quick. That is so quick.
on click. Okay, like this, fire a function and what
fire a function, and I think that's an object or whatever.
this function does, it will set the model of
Set model
open as true
as true. As true.
and just close this. Okay,
And then close it. Why am I getting errors? Ah, I see.
so I should make the word wrap on. Here you can see on click I am firing a function set model open, so it will be true. Okay, as we know that the profile model should lie here, so here there will be a profile model. Okay, so
What?
it is not auto importing. Let's see why it's not auto importing.
Because you haven't
So if I
defined
have
it.
saved it, yeah, I have saved it. Okay, so here I have to make the function name as profile model, and I also have to export this function.
Yeah.
So at the end I will say export default the profile model. Therefore it was not auto importing. Now I believe it will auto import. Yeah, so now it is auto imported. Okay, so to open this form I will pass the two parameters to it, model open, which will be equal
Model open equals a function
to our use state model open, and similarly the set model open which is also equal to our use state function set model
equals set model open. Okay, yeah.
open. Let's format the code. Okay, so now I have to receive these two parameters in our model. So here I will say
In our model. Yeah. Right here. We're gonna add a function. It's called model.
model open and set model
Open and set model open.
open like this. Okay, so to make the control according to this use state hook, I will here make a parameter that is built in the maintain library, that open will be is equal to model open, that this model will be opened if the model open is true and will be closed if it is false. For more I'll say on close what the model should do. The model will trigger a function, and a function will be same as set model open equal to the false. The function is coming from the parameters here. Okay, so now let's save this. Also, let's save this and have a look what happened in our application. When I click this,
Can't resolve maintain core. Because I haven't installed maintain core. There it is. There it is. Yes, terminate. npm install at runtime. At runtime core. Can I just install all of the maintain stuff? I'm just gonna install every single feature. Let me show you its features. Man, I'm just gonna copy the entire code. Who cares? Boom. Go! Install that shit, dude. I wonder how long this is gonna take. It shouldn't be too long. It shouldn't take as long as npm install. There we go. Cool. Warning: overriding pair dependency. Warning: overriding pair dependency. Eleven vulnerabilities. That's so sad. What a sad story. Please don't break my scripts. 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 Nice. Nice. Ha, yeah.
A model that is saying your info. How cool is this, and how easily we
Very
have
cool.
made a model that is very cool in design. Okay,
Yes,
let's make
very
the
cool.
complete form inside this your info. So I will go to profile model, and below this h3 element I am making a div, and inside this div I am making an input with a class name of info input.
You know what? You can go do that. I'm just gonna go into the authentication.jsx, and I'm just gonna copy this entire thing and just paste it right there. How about that?
I assume info input like this. And this type will be text with the name of first name. Yeah, the placeholder will be also first name. So let's format the code. Okay, after this I just simply copy this and then paste this. Let's format again. Okay, here I will say it as the last name, and the placeholder should also be last name. Right. Now let's see how these two inputs are looking. If I open this, these two are the input.
5 update. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro.
Inputs. The reason why this input is outside the div, because I assume that okay, I should change the size of our model. So here I will say the size will be equal to the 55% of our total screen. So let's save, and now you can see our model is now looking pretty good in positioning. Okay, so as you can note that the next input is not in pair, so I will make a single div for it, and it will again, okay, I should just copy and paste this. So here I am pasting this and making its placeholder as works at, like this. Okay, let's remove this. After this, its name will be again works at and a class name of inform. Now let's make an other div. Okay, so here I am making an other div. It will again have the two inputs, so just like these two inputs, let's copy.
Sometimes you just gotta go a little bit crazy, right?
And paste this, and the first input will be the lives in. Okay, so
Bone plots.
I can say it as lives in, and its name is equal to the country. Similarly, the placeholder can
Okay, the name. It's gonna make the name equal to the country.
also say the same thing, lives in, and like this. Okay, so
Wait, what?
still we have to make an other input. So yeah, these are a lot of inputs, and this will be the class name of similarly info input. Okay, my keyboard is really bad, it's too much bad. I'm thinking to change it for a long. I am unable to manage time for this. Okay, so by the way,
I love this
the
guy.
next input placeholder is relationship status. Okay, so relationship and then the status.
Well, I should go into my info.jsx and look at it in bonding stage. That's what I call it, bonding stage.
Now just save this. Okay, let's have a look at our form in the application. If I click this, now I have to make two other inputs for uploading the cover image and the profile image. So inside the div, I am writing profile image, and making an input of type file, like this. The name of this input will be the profile image, like this, and the second one is the cover image. So making this input type also file and with the name of cover image like this. Let's save and see the results. Okay, here we have our two images. So at the end we have to make a button to update our information with the class name of button, and it will say update like this. So let's save. Okay, I have to change the update CSS. So I can say it as info button, which we have already done. So yeah, now it's pretty cool to see. Our next model is the share model. When I click this, there should be a model which will carry this share component. So what I will do inside the components, I will make a share model.
Who the fuck is who is the guy in the background making all those disgusting noises?
Like this, which will again contain a JSX. So share model.jsx. Inside the share model.jsx, again I will copy all.
He's gonna copy everything from the profile model. This is redundant.
All of this maintain form, and okay, now I'm just removing all of this form from here. Okay, and here I am just saying the post share component like
He's removing the entire form.
this. Okay, now let's save this. Again I have to make these two parameters accessible. So as we have
Wait a second, that's not the same that I got. I am using, I think, a new post components. I'm not sure.
have this button inside the right side, so I will just simply go to the right side dot JSX and
Right call dot GSX, right GSX.
yeah, all the process is same, so I can carry this process from info card. Okay, so just copying this use state from
Copy the info card.
here, and inside the right side just pasting this one, and I should also have to import the use state hook. So yeah, Pretty same thing. After this, on clicking this share button, I want to make the model open, so as similar to this one. Okay, so yeah, I should just copy all of this stuff and okay.
You're actually right.
So I just remove this one and this. There is an error that the button should not be closed like this. Okay, so I have to import here the share model. So what I will do, I will say it here as the
Share model. Share model is not defined. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Share model. Share model. Thank you. Now it should work. Whoa, whoa, what are you doing? Oh man, that's not what we want. What are you doing? What are you doing, dude?
share model. Share model is again not accessible. So let's see. Okay, here I have to make it as share model, and also I have to export it as share model. Let's save it and now it will be accessible. So just share model like this. Let's save this and have a look. If I click this, here I have our share component inside a model. So
Bruh. Bruh.
okay, on closing it's not, on clicking this it's not working. Let's see why it's not working
We need
for
to
now.
change the X.
Okay, on close the set model open will be the false. Okay, so The control will again go to the right side, which is containing model open false. So the problem is that the share model should be outside this button. Okay, it is an individual component.
Oh, really? Really?
Now let's format the code and see if it's working.
Nice.
Yeah, now it is working very fine.
Yeah.
So this is all about today's tutorial, which is the
Nice. Very cool. Very cool.
front end of a social media application. I know you are too much excited to complete this project. I request you to support the channel as much as you can. You know, I am always delivering the premium content for you guys, and this one stack application is going to be a fire on the YouTube. So let's subscribe the channel, hit the like button, and leave a comment about this video. Till next tutorial, goodbye.
Okay. Goodbye. Dinner time. See, mine is different. My left side is missing some stuff. I will look into it after this.